Yeah, I'm Reinhold, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Thank you for joining my stream today. Today we'll be playing Strange Antiquities, a game where we find powerful relics and pass them out like candy to anyone and everyone who asks. I presume we get paid for it? It's really uncertain. It's a little uncertain. That's okay. We have a mystery of people falling into comas, so let's go solve that instead of thinking about the moral implications of what we're actually doing. How's everyone's weekend? I hope it's been going well. I saw the trailer, the new trailer for Slay the Spire 2. I imagine I might be playing that on stream when it comes out, actually. I have a friend who's much more excited than I am, but I am still interested. I did spend quite a bit of time with Slay the Spire. Not as much as some people. I don't think I ran up the ladder or anything. But I did enjoy it, especially in the early days when there were two characters to choose from. I think I actually played it in batches. I played the game way back when there was one character. I was like, this is fine. And then I left it because I was like, this is fine. I left it for a long time. Came back, there were two characters. I played that. And then I played it when there was three characters. And those were like the three batches. And I finished the game. Like, I think the first two times I didn't actually properly finish. And then the third time I finished, I beat all the bosses or whatever. Beat the heart. And I didn't realize they would be adding any more to the game. So I just kind of left it at that. And I guess at some point, someone later told me there was a fourth character. I was like, oh, there is? So they do keep updating it. I know that much. They will update. I haven't seen the trailer, but I did see that Resident Evil Requiem's coming out like in a week or something like that. And I looked into it. I know my computer was unlikely to be able to run it, and that has been confirmed, like, thoroughly. So my computer's not going to be able to run it. But I noticed that one of the requirements was that you had to have Windows 11, according to the Capcom. And I was like, what? I did a little bit more research, and a lot of people were like, yeah, no, Windows 11 is just Windows 10 with bad choices added on top. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I have no intention on ever going to Windows 11. Honestly, if and when I do upgrade this computer, it might be to Linux, it might be to the Steam machine. It just depends on prices and options. When I get there, the huge jump in RAM has convinced me to not upgrade anytime soon, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. Sure, it's going to be expensive to upgrade a PC before the bubble pops, right? Yeah, no, I'm just like, yeah, it's not going to happen, which means I'm not going to be playing Resident Evil on the PC. However, I do own a PlayStation 5. I picked it up solely to play Persona, and then they just finally released Persona on Steam like 2 months after, and I was so pissed. I was like, fine. So I have a PlayStation 5. I use it a little bit. I'll probably just be playing Resident Evil Requiem on that, but not on stream. I don't have a game capture card. I probably should get a game capture card. It might be cheaper just to get a game capture card and start streaming PlayStation games instead of ever upgrading my PC. Which is fair. It seems to be holding up all right. I remember the last time I had to upgrade my PC, I was getting a lot of crashes and blue screens and stuff, but I haven't had that issue with this one yet, thankfully. So yeah, I'll probably be doing that. I don't know if I want to buy it on launch though. I might have to. Resident Evil is one of the few games that I consider buying on launch. It's one of the few, but I don't always. I might have to avoid spoilers. I don't know of anybody who would talk to me about spoilers though. I avoid all sections of the internet a little bit too much, honestly. My social media presence is terrible. Terrible. I'm doing a real bad job. I don't have the energy to keep up with social media stuff. I don't like the drama. I don't have the energy to be that angry at everything all the time. I just can't. I'm like, what if I took a nap? Those are my choices. Get on social media, take a nap. I almost always end up taking a nap. I lie. I never take naps. That's why I'm tired all the time. Let's see. So Resident Evil. Yes. So I also, when I was looking this up, I remember looking this up, the Windows 11 thing, for Resident Evil, and almost immediately in like all the comments that were explaining the differences between 11 and 10, interspersed between them were definitely just the wars. The Windows 11 bros telling everybody how superior Windows 11 is, and the anti-Windows 11 bros telling everyone how awful Windows 11 is. It was not a safe thread. It was an angry thread. There was a lot of questionable yelling. It's okay. It's great. It's fun that everyone gets to hate something, right? If everyone hates something, the world is united. I heard something like that. That's what Code Geass tried to teach me. I don't think it worked. Alright, we should get into puzzles. It's been a little bit... Ooh. Okay. Ooh. It's been a little bit... 14 suit. Oh. Right, it auto-saves every day. Okay. Okay. I have to remember all the stuff that was going on. All the little stuff. Oh, I have to move my person too. Hold on. You have to move me. Meow. I'm over on this side today. Yeah. We're covering up my cat. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, okay. Thaumic discipline. Oh jeez, I gotta remember which thaumic disciplines were what and where. I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Didn't we solve that already? No, this is the Shield Knight. Is this the Knight of Thorns? Flowery Knight? Where's the Knight of Thorns? Oh, okay. There's nothing here. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess we didn't solve this. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is not relevant to us. That's for the mansion. The Knight of Thorns. That was the Shield Knight. I don't see any thorns. Hold on. Where's the Knight of Thorn? That upper right knight has a sword. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's the sword. Maybe? Yeah, okay, yeah, that was it. The sword. The sword was the clue. Okay. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns rests alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Suther Fell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I'm able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out in the bright of day once more. Yay. Well, that kind of looks like the... What was that thing we had? That thing. Up here. No, those are diamonds instead of circles. And there's a... up, down triangle. Down. Gold. Smooth. A feeling of disquiet lances through my body. You love it when they lances through your body. Okay. So... what all is this stuff? Messengers, Grey Grace, Daedalus Link, Alva Stone, Keswick Purified, Dead Heart, Sunmon, Scythian Charm, Sleep Vessels, Ambra, Corvin's Gift, Truth Conduit, Witch's Finger, Spirit Eye, Binding Seed, Ossix Ring, Azea, Resonant Compass, Moonstone Guardian. Oh, that's right. Of course the cat would be the Moonstone Guardian. Spirit Vault. Oh right, we use the Spirit Vault for the oxygen. Or something like that. Let me make myself a little smaller. You don't... yeah, there we go. Okay. Bone Scarred, Cedric's Thunder, Lamb Siphon, Eye of Ceranos, Holgen Grim, Restful Mather, Thaumic Needle, Ordnance, Valiant Sextrum, Shimmer, Syrian Ward, Shield Charm, St. John's Anvil, Ares Remnant, Voice of Ceranos, Evocant, Stellanic Totem, Hunter's Boon, Hearing Charm, and Ethereal Key. Okay. And we have the ability to determine items. Yeah, it spins, which is... oh. Which I don't remember which one that is. But it's one of these 6 when it spins. And this helps us figure out which one's what. So yeah. Alright. 2 snakes spinning in a circle forever does sound like a snake thing to do. Hello, Jupiter? I'm gonna presume your name's Jupiter. You're so cute. Thomas Pope. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. No, not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm gonna do my best to live forever, starting today with a limb. Okay. Loam. this the book we need? Yes. We are not Elohim. Sometimes called the Hand of Jupiter or a Fire Palm. Elohim is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up. When it does, it often hits harder. And the Hand of Jupiter, or Fire Palm. Well, it could be that. Actual palm. There's a... Well, we have quite a few hands, actually. Alright. Gemstones. Make sure we're looking for... Fire, maybe? Maybe amber? Alright. Hand of Jupiter or Fire Palm. Let's look at the symbology for Jupiter, right? Is there fire in here? Yes, fire is a triangle. Just a basic triangle. Classic fire. Okay. Jupiter is that weird 4. Okay. So I don't think any of these matter. Okay. Jupiter 4, we can triangle. Oh, too far. And of the night, of the day, of the moon, earth, mind, and body. I don't think we need any of the thaumic disciplines here. So there's a triangle. This could be a fire palm. This is 10. Oh, 10 is Jupiter. Right? That's what we found here. Right. Yeah, 10. Planetary metal. Jupiter's palm. Okay. It's this thing. Elohim. This will make you Hand Jupiter. Yep. Congratulations, we've discovered eternal youth via this Loam. This thing. This little palm thing. I'm not used to having eternal youth just hanging around in my shop, but whatever. Everybody's got to have a hobby. Cut. There's been unexpected death in the family, Agnes Dent. It has hit us all quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Do we know an Agnes Dent? This is the painter. She's gone mad. Scholar. She was already mad. Doctor, she's doing her best. Right, we're worshipping the warrior god Holgar. Sometimes. Okay, no, we don't really know. We might have seen Agnes once in a while. Okay, heart chamber. Haven't we already figured that one out? Nope. Okay. No, we've looked at it before. Okay. There's a vast skull in the catacomb said to be that of the beast. Blencathra. Holgar's followers believed that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with his power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to our heart after death. Okay, so Vulgar wielding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer. So it might be one of these then. One of these objects he has on him. I recognize that one. It's this thing. It's made like a coffin. It's probably designed to keep your heart. What's that symbol? What's that moon symbol? Probably designed to keep you nice and close after you die. Moon with tears. Blessings. The blessing symbol. Could be. It feels right. Yeah. Would you give me your heart so I can keep it in this coffin forever? Holgen Grimmount, yes, okay. Heart chamber. Doesn't the heart have 4 chambers or something? You really need just one. See, if you pet the cat first, he's not as surprised. Edmund Bishop, did you ever work out what that bishop square thingy was? I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. Yeah, I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. Many such objects. I haven't a clue what it means. I wish I could fix my... That's better. The hand jerking annoyed me. Oh, that's better. Okay. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay. Over here. I gotta remember the symbols for spring and autumn. Spring is leaf, autumn is like an upside down acorn. Okay. Blessings in spring. Okay. The blessings, we already know the symbol for blessings, right? The crying moon, this thing. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. The symbols on the map lead me to the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means it does not take me long, and I'm soon back on the way to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. What is this? Some sort of, like, mace. This looks like a torture device. This is definitely a torture device. For what, I cannot say. Something goes in there. Go in my filing cabinet. Thaddeus White. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. Probably is. I'd hoped my brother be back by now. I had an idea though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. Oh yeah, he's like the brother of... this guy? Eli White? Courier. Thaddeus White. Yeah. He's not... he hasn't explained... it doesn't explain what he's talking about weakening. But he has some weird items on display. Oh, I bet you he has that coffin thing that that this guy brought back. You know, those like middle of the day, end of day cutscenes or whatever, little blurbs of a story where this guy found something, he lost his partner in the process, probably brought it to this guy, and now it's here, and now it's causing all the commotion. The thing that's causing all the commotion. Alright, we need a witherance. Because before we solve mysteries of dangerous things, we must make the customer happy. Customer satisfaction is key. And there we go. Ah, the witherance is the inverse of a fortnance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone like the fortnance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay. Go back to the fortnance. Enhance physical strength or restore strength. Okay. We have a fortnance, so let's take a look at that. Enhance strength versus witherance. Steel strength. Can be crafted, usually wood. Alright, where was the fortnance? It was... on this side somewhere. Ordnance. Ordnance, okay. So, we need like the inverse of this, but made of wood. Oh, this one, right? Drained of energy. Yeah, this one's the witherance. Yeah, this little goblin thing. A little wooden goblin. Put in an inverse with wheat and you gotta watch out for goblins, man. They'll wither you. Witherance. Put this on our bad shelf. Jacob Priestley. My mind is severed. Need mother. My mind is severed. Need mother. Question mark. Yeah, there's no mother. Need what? Ether? Need ether? Ethereal key? No. Mather. Abrasive mather? Oh, it's right there. I don't know why I didn't see that. You're right. This type of mather is used to purge unwanted memories. This type of mather. Oh, there might be multiple. Hold on. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Mathers are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. Okay. We have several mathers. Oh. So can we give them the bad ones? Okay. Restful mather. Right. Promoting clarity of thought. Solemn mather. Of the three types of mather, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall that which has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thalamic field than the other two types. Okay. This is what he's looking for. This is what he's looking for, the solemn nether for sure. Let's give him the abrasive nether. Okay. It is a mine thing. Typically be easily passed from person to person. Okay, so what would it look like? Yeah.
Princess
Hello.
Aisha 101 is looting.
It's Sasha 101. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you. We're playing Strange Antiquities. Trying to solve the mystery of the nether. Okay, where was the last nether we had? Just to take a look. I need my mind needs to be full clear. Much clarity. I need restful nether. Okay. This was that one. Okay. Restful nether was the had the gemstones of. Don't mind me lurking. I love lurkers. But thank you, absolutely. Have you played this before? Have you played Strange Horticulture? I love Strange Horticulture. What color were those? Hold on. What color gemstones were those? Dark purple gemstone. No, you haven't? Ah, it's highly recommend. It's super good. I love it. It's the coziest game. You have this cat. You get to pet this cat. And he purrs. And he's so good. It's so good. He's so cute. Dark purple gemstones. Okay. That was the dark purple, yeah. Calming stone of peace and safety. Okay. So that was for the restful nether. Now we're looking for an abrasive nether. Which means we might be looking at... These are the different cups we got. Maybe it's the 3 different cups. Really? I love cute cats. Right? The cuter the cat, the better. The cute kitty is purr. I've pet this cat so much. Jupiter's a good kitty. Is it a girl or a boy? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. He's cute. Absolutely. Yes. Cats are cute. The other one, oh god, what was the other one's name? It was a black cat. It was an adorable black cat in Strange Horticulture. A little void boy. He's so cute. Gold paint. Wood oak. Paint wood oak. What is that? Sharp aroma. We're looking for... It's gotta be... Okay. Gotta be one of the cups, I think. I just gotta figure out which one it is without messing up. Can't mess up the... I shouldn't. Yeah. Solemn nether. Permits the drinker. It's a drinker. It's a drink. Okay. Forge pathway. Produces a noticeably stronger thaumic field than the other 2 types. Okay. We need to check the thaumic field of these nethers. That will tell us which one we're looking for. Yeah, this thaumic field. Pretty standard thaumic field. Okay. This one feels stronger. This one's standard. Okay. This one's the abrasive nether. Abrasive nether. And this one is the solemn nether. Yeah. Puzzles getting solved. We are not going to give this man solid nether. He requires an abrasive nether in his life. I feel like his life would be more interesting. Oh! Slow down, think through this more carefully. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice. Solid nether it is. Cloth nether and wire nether? What? No, we don't need a cloth and wire nether, do we? No, are we measuring cloth and wire? How's your weekend? How's it going? Hello, Quill. Hello. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yes, it is. Solemn nether. Using the index, I can remind myself what the nether looks like. Using the index. What? Did I miss something? Nether. Quill, I can't believe you got your toe bitten off? What? You're supposed to bite rhinestone. What? Oh, here's the nether. Here's the picture of the nether. Okay. What's going on? What are you talking about? Why are people's toes getting bitten off? Please don't bite toes. Those are for walking, not biting. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Karma came for me. I've discovered something via the thermic needle. This is Francesca Robinson. She's the doctor who's trying to solve the comas. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Umbra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. What's an Umbra do again? Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Godian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Use one relic to cancel out another. That sounds right. You have a slightly shorter toe now, but it's fine? Oh no. What? Why? Did you cut off your toe? Please don't cut off your toes. I feel like that's not a good thing. What are we doing? Godian siren. I wanted to find out what the Umbra was. Oh yeah, the withering fog. This is probably the problem. The items caused mental fog, a withering of intellect. This is what's throwing people into coma. Something's causing the Umbra. Okay, need a Godian siren. Don't be intrigued by Quill's toes. It's a trap. You should avoid Quill's toes. Although these are similar in form to thermic needles, Godian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion, like a siren's call, that can be used to divert attention. Many people are intrigued by my toes. Now, the display of Godian objects in the history at the Museum of the History in the Undermere. Okay, so I mourn for every toe cut short. Okay, so thermic needle. We had one over here. This is their thermic needle. It's similar in form to that. Okay, I can kind of see it. It's probably like that. These are all Godian something. Okay. So this might be... This looks like that was one of them. No. There is... Do we have anything like that? Hold on. Nothing in that shape, huh? Okay. Where's the fetish for that? Oh, we're working on it. Yeah. Let's see. We have many fetishes in the store. The store of Antiquities has many, many fetishes. I'm not getting a clear picture on this one though. Strong compulsion, like let's see. I don't think it's matching any of these. Well, haven't we seen that mask before? We have that mask or something. Was this a mask? Similar in form to thermic needles. Yeah. So, let's see. Gold. Okay. Gold over stone. Leaf. Okay. It's probably still this, huh? Probably. Oh, this is yellow sandstone. Possible. What are those symbols? That's fire. What's the difference? Familiar with that one. We see clues. Can we help? Yeah, absolutely. If you see something, go ahead. Oh, wax. That is wax. That's fire wax. That's some sort of candle. I think this is just a scented candle. This is just a scented candle. Okay. It's balanced out. For every helpful thing someone says, the next person must say something unhelpful. No! Oh, what about this? Ooh. Hold on. Stone, gold. Okay, I think this might be it. Hold on. Yeah, it's got the 4 symbols. Perfect. Yes. We're gonna go with the Guardian Siren. No! Why is that not it? Oh no. I'm gonna have to do the mini game. Why am I... Okay, this is not... That was not right. I was so certain. Not the hand. It could be this thing. Guardian objects. Got an infinity there. Yeah. No. Definitely not. Probably not. Something shaped like an obelisk. It could be... I don't think it's this. I think blue gemstones are... Atomic needles and the picture in the book both have that shape. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but anchor between body and mind. No, I don't think it's... Could be this? Iron, gold? No, it's not that. I don't think. Oh, wait. Here it is. It's much smaller. Much smaller than before. Okay. This is it. It's a little keychain version. A little miniature keychain version. Okay. Close inspection. Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Close inspection. Who does close inspection? This got a close inspection. Takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Yeah, it's designed to distract. This is a Guardian what? Siren. You're attracted to it. Guardian Siren. Very dangerous. Ryan is also designed to distract. It's true, I'm very distracting. We made it through the day. I kind of wanted to get the, let's go ahead and get the minigame. We'll go exploring. Fidget streamer. What? Just because I clicked the ballroom? There's nothing to find here. No, we need to go deeper. We need to go to the catacombs to trigger the minigame. Check out the skull. I'm wasting my time here. Am I? It's hard. Hard to get the key. Which ones have... Which are cool ones we haven't seen? Damn it, my god. Pretty cute. No. No kitty pretties. No! No pretty kitties!
Arden
No.
Alobex just called Reinhold a pretty kitty. Who's a pretty kitty? You're a
I'm
pretty
not
kitty.
a pretty kitty. Okay, I just didn't get the mini game today. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. Ooh, the curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Okay, so yeah, the Relic Hunter absolutely brought the casket. The Relic Hunter had to cut their mind in half to keep from being corrupted, and brought the casket to the museum guy, and now who is the brother of our boss. We haven't seen our boss in a while. Okay, if he dies, I get to own the shop. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Ooh, okay. We gotta go find this barn meets tree. Okay. Well, could it be in the castle? There's no barn or tree. There's some trees down here, but I don't think there's anything related. Wait, the axe meets the tree. Okay. Looking around, for instance, this is a treed area, and this is Algarth Hall, which I don't think is any axe related or barn related stuff. Fine. Duckside Rock. Woodcutter's Lane. Hold on. Woodcutter's Lane. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. So, would it be here? Yeah. Yes. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Yes. Always steal the bottles. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of want to drink. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody recognizes my genius. Somebody does. You other two could take note. He's you kitty. Look at Jupiter. He's so cute. Simone Green. She's a librarian? Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. Had another breakthrough. Oh no, yeah. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Okay, so she's the librarian, and her mother is this occult scholar who keeps running around trying to solve occult mysteries. It's probably not going to turn out great for anyone, but we get a clue from the individual. A stone for dark purposes. From the celestial. Stone of the earth. From the diurnal. Stone of death. Okay. So, what that means is we gotta find the three objects and place them here. So, from the individual. A stone for dark purposes. We have many of those. From the individual. What does that mean? I'm not looking for that. I need... Stone for dark purposes. Dark stone for dark purposes. Bloodstone. So it's probably... Corvin's gift. It's the most bloodstone thing we have. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. So, the celestial... Radic of the earth. The celestial... Do we have celestial stuff? Okay, whatever it is going to be Dradic. Isn't that a Marvel Rivals character? What? Which one? Celestial? I don't know. Stone of Earth is for the Jade. Something Bloodstone? I don't think so. I don't know of anyone named Bloodstone in Marvel Rivals. We're probably looking for Jade. This Jade? It is. This is Celestial. No! Cat! Cat! I didn't know you could do that! What the heck? What the heck, Jupiter? Oh my god, you kitty! You kitty. If it'll let me. I put it on the thing. How did I get this? How did I get it here in the first place? I'm amazed this happened the first time. It won't let me. Come on. Really? Cat. So weird. How did I do it the first time? How did this happen? There we go. I put it there. It's such a tight spot to get to. Kitty, you're bad. No. You awaken the kitty. A cute kitty. I'm gonna put this jade there. I don't think that's right, but from the diurnal, a stone of death. Stone of death is the onyx. Dark blue green. Dark I don't remember. That's not blue green. That's dark green. I do want diurnal stuff, but you also want the gemstone. Do we have the right gemstone? I haven't seen that in a while. Go back to the gems. Oh, from the... It's Noctic, right? But some of these aren't... Ionic. Yeah... I think diurnal is referring to the... Yeah, this. The aura. There's an aura everything has. So we need to set it up. That would be... this one, that, and that. Oh yeah. So this is the aura I think we're looking for. It's the diurnal aura. For instance, this does not have that, which makes sense. But I'm looking for a blue-green thing. Just for example. No, that's the wrong aura. Do we even have one of those? Do we have to keep going before we can solve this? And usually you can solve stuff as soon as you give it the clue. Not dark blue-green. Stone of Death and Decay. Maybe. This might not be the right gem. What is it? From the diurnal, a Stone of Death. It is a Stone of Death. This is the Stone of Death. Vivianite. Classic Vivianite. Silly death stones. But I don't recall us having any objects with Vivianite in them. This green. Oh, what about this one? Aha! We do have one. Okay. The singular one. Ta-da! So what is... Push the button. Nope. Uh-oh. I did it! Yes, I'm great. Okay, we need... Get the moon in the right position. Follow our clock. Of course I did it. Did you ever doubt? Did you have doubts? You shouldn't doubt me. It is... This o'clock. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest kitty. Dark green gemstone. We reach into the astral void and we take this and we put it in front of Jupiter. I love how we can put the super powerful important relics in front of Jupiter, and this is totally fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Whatever happens, if we... The smartest pretty kitty? No, I'm not a pretty kitty. I'm a smart kitty. I'm a smart kitty. I'm not a pretty kitty. Thank you for the mether. I've seen into the yawning deep. I've seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. Oh no! My shadow anchor broken. Must replace. Oh no! He simps. He simped so hard that he broke... everything. Shadow anchor. Go. A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. A shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Jupiter might like this petable kitty. No! Jupiter is the petable kitty! Oh, this petable kitty. Okay, we need a field of the individual. There's the individual branch. Okay. So it's almost always a Mentic. We're looking for a Mentic field. Probably. Which is... Yeah. Okay. It's the curves. Yes, it's probably the curves. It could also be of the body, though. But it's much more of a mine. Without an anchor, mines have been known to get lost. Shadow anchor design. Some use symbology, some use gemstone. Okay. So that's the thumb. Let's see. Life, death, confusion, fear, foresight, cats. No cats. No sustainability. Materials. Weather. Blessings. Rebirth. The triple goddess. Okay. So if it uses symbology, it would probably be... It looks like the Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows. Ooh. That sounds... What is the Book of Shadows? It sounds familiar. I feel like I should know this. I should probably know this. Okay. We know Mind is the... Yeah. Kyanite. The blue one. So... It might be this thing. It's got a bunch of the Mind things. It got the curves? It's not curved. Hold on. Those aren't curves. Is that the body one? Oh no, wait, the body is the curves. Whoops. I was looking at the wrong thing. Whoops. Yes, this is the Mind, I think. Yeah, this is what we were looking for, almost certainly. Yay! Shadow anchor. Come back, I need to label you. Run away. This keeps my mind safe. Little shadow anchor. A weird name for a mind protection thing, I guess. Yes, good kitty. Good kitty. You have shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. He deserves a treat for being so smart. Yes. Yes, yes. Good kitties. Good kitties get treats. Okay, so this is the cult leader of the warrior god Holgar. You know, the cult we're trying to join with all strength and intensity that we can manage. Because we're terrible people. Ooh. Hello. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar, performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Okay. Okay, so... She said look to the lake. Right. When black and eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Okay. So, not yet. We don't have to perform this ritual yet, I don't think. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. I think we'll have to do that soon, though. There's stone circle around? This is the eye. What's the eye? Strange arrangement of rocks resembling the Stonehenge site, but on a smaller scale, arranged with purpose, though what that purpose was remains a mystery. The locals call it the Eye. There's nothing to see here. Right? More like the older version of Red Riding Hood. Oh, yeah! I think the Book of Shadows is the... It's the thing that plays at the end of Resident Evil 8? Is that the song that plays at the end of Resident Evil 8? I think that's where I heard it. It's very creepy. I love it. Okay. Where's the lake? This is the lake. Ritual site's way as far from the lake as you can get. What's the pit? Hold on, what is this pit? It's just a pit? Yeah, I think you're right. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. A rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but it has not been maintained in some time, and it is broken and collapsed in some places. Nothing grows in a wide circle around the gaping chasm. The earth is brown and lifeless. Okay. It's just a pit. Yeah, I remember it, because I threw it on my YouTube playlist. I have a playlist of, like, music, from long ago. It's a long playlist. It's like 700 videos of music long. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. David Schaefer, art postman. Better late than never. Oh, is it? Okay. I've spent a long time looking for an object I believe to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Your friend Barton. Okay. Adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash. Followed it to a bone-filled alcove on the upper levels. So... we're looking for our mark. This is the bone-filled alcove from the upper levels. Her markings have been worn away by time. Able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. Great. I just need to... Is this it? This is the candle, right? This is a candle. I'm not even going to try. Ah! Ah! It's a symbol of candle. Above a symbol of wax. Okay, what was the name of that? Carrick's candle. Carrick's candle. Yes. And that... what exactly does that do? We just used it. We didn't even bother looking at it. Produce invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle on the surface. Okay. The stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any sign of Marwyn's trails. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor, until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwyn's lost treasure. Yay! Treasure! Oh, I love treasure. Treasure's the best. Look at this little gingerbread lady. Just a little gingerbread lady. Made of tin. Gives you goosebumps. Yay! Treasure! Yay!
Ardent Alobex thinks we need more.
We do need
We
more
must have
treasure.
more.
Treasure is the best. Yeah, okay. Oh, what happened to this man? Okay. The classic. Let's see if anything the index mentions. Mute. or silent. Well, let's check our curses, actually. Hold on. I haven't checked that in a while. Sleep. Yeah, okay. Our book of curses. Okay, hold on. Black heart. Skin is pale. No. Praxis. Necrosis of the flesh. Those breath of Lyra. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking. Maybe? Maybe that. Burning blood. Burning from the inside out. Yep. Okay. Morgan's insanity. Poison the mind. Noctic sight. Increasing the livid nightmares. Sapphire curse. Plagued by hallucinations. Tormund's paralysis. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. Oh, here we go. Tormund's paralysis. He's suffering from Tormund's paralysis. QRST. Tormund's paralysis. Tormund's bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnal field pattern, which I think we established was the curve, the three balls or whatever. Yeah, this can be. Oh, is it this thing? One around the neck or done on the tongue? This torture device looking thing? What's that symbol? The symbol mean? Go back. I don't recognize that symbol. Maybe it's in the witch's stick. No? Maybe I'm supposed to turn it? No? What is that? It's gotta mean something. Oh, here we go. Paralysis. It is turned. Like that? No, it's the inverse of paralysis. You see, that's why it doesn't make sense. This paralysis is backwards on here. Ah, and then they turned it 90 degrees to confuse us further. And that's probably a diurnal field, which is, presume it is. Yay! Tormund's Bane. Yeah. Thank you! I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlimb. I don't either. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, I would be okay. Oh, that's right. He was reading some cursed inscription. I recommend not doing that. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Nalian Casket. We give it to them. They promise to free those they have infected. It has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. Oh, we can give it to some elder gods. That'll turn out great. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Ooh. Would it? Would it? Did you say I can destroy everything if I just open a little casket? Just add a little casket. No big deal? Tormund's Bane. You're tempting me with a good time. Good guy. Whoa! The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. Verona! The casket wants to be opened. This is the mom! Oh no! The casket will be opened! Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. Am I getting threatened and or promised a good time? So, okay. We know the abrasive mother purges the mind of unwantedness. In Zephyrium, I don't think we know what Zephyrium does, actually. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It's the scent of the storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Okay, so we can make the rage stronger, or we can give her the abrasive mother. Oh, okay, well, where's the abrasive? I'm sure this will be fine. If we give in to the weird eldritch entities' demands, they'll be fine. I mean, rip our good friend Verona. Goodbye. Okay, this was a serious day. We need to remember this day if we have to load into day 15, of course. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Maybe you should be careful about storing powerful dark artifacts. You should just use them to your advantage. Nothing bad ever happened if using... It's a ball of yarn! Ah, I need this. It's all go. I want this so badly. Okay, this is like some sort of road thing. Telling me something. We gotta find the path. But is it... Okay, let me check here first. Yeah, this is probably more like it. No, it doesn't have a long section there. So this is not it? Unless I... No, this isn't it. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Okay. And it's definitely not here, right? Yeah, no, back to town. Okay. Somehow, some way, this ball of yarn, we follow a road. This one? Huh. Maybe we follow a road? Well, this one's tricky. There's no curve like that, I think. Unless we turn? Let's see. Well, this could be that sharp curve. Yeah, that's such a stretch. That's not it. I don't think. I think it was the right side of the catacombs. This was my first thought, but kind of dies right here, doesn't it? Like it's a good fit. Now it goes down and turns a sharp right. Oh, over here maybe? Oh, I see. Okay. No. Wait, do I see? No. No. The rectangle casket? This one? Right at the Celtic cross. That's the turn? Oh, okay. I thought it would be longer. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ah! Aloe's so smart. Aloe's the smartest fox. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down, crumbling passageways, past decaying crypts. Placed carefully on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back to the surface for a closer look. Yay, we got a pot with, like, some symbols I'll have to look up later. I need to move stuff around. Okay. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I'm sorry. I would like Nephroquaint. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Don't worry. I have never been concerned about the capabilities of the people who come in. I just hand them these powerful artifacts. I have no regrets. Oh, hello. Okay. Nephroquaint. Nephrogaunt? Nephrogaunt? Did I do Q as a... No, that's a Q. Nephroquaint. Okay. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the Nephroquaint would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will call Braxis if held against the bare skin for long periods. Calls Braxis. Incurable ailment. Okay, so be careful. So it's gonna be dangerous to the touch. Too long. Power of Death by the Necromancers of Five Knolls. Scarring caused by Brax. Take a look at Braxis. Okay. Characterized by necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Okay. Worn by the necromancer. Must be worn. Something unusual. It feels unusual. Not hot, but energetic. Low hum. This is probably not it. We need... That's fire, so that's something else. Need to check our symbols, I think. Death. This is a symbol for death, and that's the symbol for life. So they're used by necromancers. Probably has one or both of those symbols on there. Okay. It's gotta be worn. Those are the weather symbols. What is that symbol? What is that symbol for? Hypnosis. Mmm. Love some hypnosis. This is paralysis. It's not worn. Dark green. What's dark green again? Green, dark green. Stone of sight. Yeah, I know. Black gemstone. Black gemstone. Black. The onyx, right? Onyx is power. Fire and fury. Obsidian. Or onyx. Night and darkness. One of the two. Okay. Not that. This isn't worn. You need something that's worn. This isn't worn. Don't know if this is worn. Does this count? Wait. Is that the scarring? No, this is stone. Okay. Crisscross grooved. Chills my blood to hold it. You don't wear this though. Is it just this thing? Oh, what about this? Hold on. What is that? What is that ring? That circle ring. Actually, I don't recognize this at all. Where are you? What's your secret necromancy powers? Rebirth. Aha! This is what we're looking for. Almost certainly. Let me... Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. Hard and cool. Yeah, it's gotta be this thing. Ha 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 ha! Nephroquant. Nephroquant? Oh, whatever. The item here is the ring, a wearable item. It is attached to a hand scarred by Braxis. Oh, is that Braxis? Wow. This is the price for undeath. Spiral design represents rebirth or resurrection. Nephroquant. I love how we have so many items that just give away immortality in here. Why not? Here, let's just pass these out. Here, you can have this one. There's no penalty. Franklin Underhill. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Yeah, okay. The Twinnings. Artisan of wood, iron, and clay. 2 Market Avenue. Are they... Did I get solicited? Am I going there? Where's Market Avenue? Here's Market Avenue. The Twinnings. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here. Says the man, take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Oh, yes, this is interesting. It has both the scary gemstones. As I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul... I am leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that man's eyes are black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Wixic cord. Of course, the classic. Whip out your Wixic. Your Wixic cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect of the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Okay. These are simple-looking stone items that have a diurnal field. Okay, so a diurnal field is... Oop. We go... that, like that. Am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's a diurnal of the day. This is the diurnal of the night. The spiral and the two on the side. Okay. We're looking for stone. Simple stone. Maybe this one? I don't know if it's simple. No. Doesn't have a diurnal field. This made of stone? This is clay. It's iron. It's gotta be stone, right? Well, it's called the Medusa Stones. It's a nickname. A nickname. Okay, first off, they're simple looking. So this is kind of simple looking. It's made of tin, though. Not making the right field. This is hypnosis? Oh, hypnosis! Hypnosis is a very stone-like thing. Ah, it's the wrong field. No. Okay. Nope. Wrong field. Did I even check this one? Nope. I mean, maybe? This doesn't feel like... This has the right field, but... What color gemstone's that? Polish. Turquoise. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I don't feel it. I don't feel hardened by this and not doing the Medusa thing. Where on earth is kind of topaz. Here we go. Stone of water. This is a water stone. That's not the right. Oh, wait, what about this thing? Medusa? Snakes? Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course Medusa's gotta have snakes. What? How is that not right? How could that not be right? Oh, come on. Come on. Dark green gemstones. Dark green do. I can't believe that wasn't right. Stone of sight? Okay. Stone of sight might be correct. Not the right field though. Gotta be a... They belong to a diurnal branch. Simple looking item. Okay. This doesn't look simple to me, but... Oh wait, there's another snake. Here we go. We use this snake. Well, let me look at it. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Okay. Other snake. Less friendly snake. No! Wrong field? Oh, you're right. No, it wasn't the 3, it's the 2. It'll be the 2. Ah. I got the 2 and the 3 mixed up. Is it this thing? This isn't simple at all. But what about this? No, this does... That's the wrong field. That's wrong. Take a look at this again. This is the right field, but I don't think this is simple at all. I don't... put that on the maybe pile, I guess. Has an eye-like substance. This could be it. This is a bottle, though. The scent like a brewing storm. What about the... Oh. I looked at this one beside it. I forgot this is paralysis. This is obviously it. Why am I even thinking? It's got paralysis all over it. I even looked at it. I was like, look at all these paralysis. I wonder what this does. Oh my god. That was bad. That was bad. Okay. Well, you can't get them all, right? You can't always be right on everything, even though I normally am. I know, but okay. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Put this with all the other creepy medallions. Okay. Well, I thought I went to a carpenter shop and I ended up getting attacked. And I needed Medusa. I can't believe it wasn't the snake. These cute snakes. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassandra to see the path ahead, but I saw what it did to him and have vowed never to touch one again after he died. What? But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Yeah, I'm sure this will make things better. Edmund Bishop. Do we know an Edmund Bishop? Yeah, we do. The ornithologist. Professor of ancient languages. Let's see. Right. Oh, he's the one who invited us to his castle, I think. Okay. Find a Cassandra. I'm sure this is a great idea. The eyes of the Cassandra. Focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mental field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the path shown to them and have been led to ruin. This is me. This is me. I 100% am like, I want to know all the paths, and I die. I die horribly. I go crazy. I go crazy. Every time I play an RPG, I'm like, can I reload? I want to see these other paths. I want to see these other paths. Selenic. Mind nonsense. Okay. Get a Selenic field going. Is That triangle. That's there. That's there. It's that, which I think we saw something. We need mind. That's water. Because under. This isn't mine stuff. This is a Selenic field. But what are those gemstones again? Stone of Sight, fourth eye. Okay, here you go. Aha! Cassander. 2 malachite gemstones of the eyes. I'm sure that'll turn out fine for him. Probably. He'll probably turn out fine. Who doesn't want to see their future? Have you ever been to a fortune teller? I haven't been to a fortune teller before. No, wait. No, I haven't been to a fortune teller. I've had a few tarot readings from amateur tarot enthusiasts before. And let me tell you, I don't get tarot readings anymore because of the times I've had them. Every single time, I get the tower, and it's so bad. It's so bad. I always get the tower, and it's so... I just like... I stop. Tarot readings are a disaster for me. They just tell me my life's a disaster. Hello. You're killed. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. Gilbert Ames. My uncle gave me a ring, and I've had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. You and me both. Is there any way to uncurse it? I am also cursed. I'm cursed by the tower of the tarot cards. Let's see. Is there anything about luck in here? Burning Bud, Vanguard, Organs Insanity, Sapphire Curse. Yeah, nothing seems to be about luck. His eyes aren't blue. I mean, his eyes are blue, but not... Okay, so maybe it's something else. Over here. Curse. No. Small tokens such as rings or amulets are cleansed of curses. Okay. Wants a Cussic Purifier? He just wants a Cussic Purifier, right? Oh yeah, Cussic Purifier. I guess I identified it earlier. For some reason. Didn't finish. The Vinia Hawthorne. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. You're such a nerd. If you were able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Gris, huh? I do get to call everyone who comes in here a nerd. This is the benefit for being in charge. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. At full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. Okay, so it gets hot. Well, it's heated slowly. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Okay. Objects in Wixic. Okay, Wixic's the body, which is the curves. This is the curves. Okay. Can you look up that ritual? The broken path? Amphibian talon. Grim initiation, right? Right, this is the one where they bite into the... This is the one where they bite their cheeks for 49 days. But that's a... The grist is slowly heated to flame. Common to suffer burns. You just want to be burned. Are you just trying to get burned? This is the body one. Does this get heated up? Hold on. Hard and cool. What if I hold it over flame for a while? Okay. No, it's still hard and cool. Maybe. I need to check the symbols. What are these symbols? One of them's fire. No, that's paralysis. And that is confusion with a double line? That doesn't make any sense. What is this thing telling me? Ice. Fire, ice, paralysis, and blessings? Oh yeah. Well, this isn't what we're looking for. We're not gonna get burned from that. This is... What's that symbol? Air, fire. Air, fire, fire, air. Upside down. Air, backwards, fire. Fire, backwards, air? I don't think this is what we're looking for. But it's curious. Okay. Those are the 4 elements. Oh yeah, earth and water. Fire is upside down. Fire upside down is water. Yeah, that makes more sense. Don't worry about it. I had the avatar in my pocket the whole time. Classic nonsense. I'm looking for the body. I don't think this is going to get heated up. Whatever. Maybe this is heated up? No, this is... That's earth. What? Backwards fire? Bro, what's wrong with it? It's upside down fire. It's upside down fire. It's clearly upside down fire. Look. Fire, upside down fire. How is that not upside down fire? Maybe it's this thing. Oh, I wonder if this gets heated up. Hold on. That might cool. Somewhat cool. I thought it would heat up. Get warmer. Gives me goosebumps. I don't think that's right. Holding an ungloved hand. Common to suffer burns. I don't think that's right. Oh, this isn't. Okay. This has the body. I should probably organize these by fields, huh? What is this? Noses? That's not gonna work. I check this one, right? Okay. None of those. Wait, what is this? Hold on, what field is this? There's not any field I recognize. Doesn't have a field? What is going on there? It's not the object we're looking for, but this is very concerning. Here's a body thing. Right. This is probably heats up. This probably heats up and burns, right? Maybe. Yeah, here you go. Have a grist. No! Okay. Okay. I don't know what else would do. Not that. Not that. We are looking for... Have I been looking for the wrong thing? I have. I've been looking at mined ones. When I should be looking for... Wait, what am I looking for? I've been looking for... What is this? That's the moon. No, that's the moon. Hold on. What am I supposed to be looking for? The Wixix art. Wixix of the body. Which is this one. Curves. Yeah, I think I did that right. I think I've been looking for the right... Okay. I knew instinctively to look for the curves. I can't help myself. I need curves on the body. Okay. So, like, these are the only two other options? I'm giving you this. No! I don't understand. Okay, it's time to play a dice game to save my sanity. I just need to save my sanity. Ooh, triple moon. That's what we're looking for. Good job. Play a little dice game. Oh, you want these? Okay. Get him, kitty! Double snakes. Yes, please. Now we need 3 of anything. I will accept 2 kitties. Get another kitty. Yay! Yay! Easy dice game. Now we need a moon. We got 3. My sanity's fine. As long as I can play dice, I'll be fine. Gambling's the way to success. Yeah. This is the only other thing that makes a body thing, I think. We do want one, right? Ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied under the Wixix art. It doesn't say. He held an ungloved hand. How hot it gets. This is the Wixix art. Why? Well, this is the first thing I think. The item has soot on its lower half to suggest it's been holding over a flame. Okay. But what is it? Why does it? What? What does the paralysis have to do with anything? Okay. Alright. Got your grist. Just get out of here. Oh my god. That was brutal. I should have gotten the foot part though. That should have been obvious. By obvious, I mean I should have gotten it. I can't believe I didn't get it here. I don't need this candle. Here you go. Pet the kitty. Feel better. Purr, 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 purr. Leopold Morris. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backborough. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with a life ahead of him. You get 'em, Boomer. I have come to prepare my sword. Okay. Yeah, I'll... Basilisk? There's actually basilisk twice. Made from basilisk scales. Met the bear to withstand fire and flame. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of the Prior. Rare huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as the folium blade is the only known way to pierce his thick armor. And with the scars? Oh, drawn across the face of the folium 6 times during the ritual. Yeah, okay. Literally nothing else. What about the Hand of the Prior? That's all it says. Good call, good call. Folium. I like how we're down to, like, you get a hint, and you're gonna have to deal with that singular hint. Bing. It's okay, kitty. You'd think the kitty would start getting used to the bell. They've escaped! At first my patience grew agitated when I used the Guardian Siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Oh, it's my doctor. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working, or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. Uh-oh. But almost immediately, she changed back and turned violent. Uh-oh. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. May I interest you in a Medusa circle? I have no idea where they've gone. I appreciate it. Was just like, okay. That's our only response. Okay. Oh, everything's gone bad? Okay. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. I presume that's a word people know. Crepuscular. Oosh. Twilight. Oh. I'm not playing. I'm not reading Twilight. Foxes are crepuscular. Foxes are Twilight? So confused. What's this got to do with my clock? Active around dawn and dusk. Oh. As opposed to nocturnal or diurnal animals. Oh, here we go. Okay, the half moon. I bet you it wants us to go to the catacombs and go to that half moon one, which would be here. There's stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. I found a ritual dagger. Look at the skull on the hilt. This is a badass dagger, actually. I need this in my life. I want this. This particular dagger. No particular reason. Don't worry about what I'm going to use it for. I'm not going to use it. I just need it. Don't worry about it. Thaddeus White. The Witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. Oh, you've weakened the seal. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. Yes, the relic hunter. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he'd want to destroy it. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I'm a collector of things, but it seems too important to allow it to be destroyed. But I see how naive that was now. I understand, you know, collecting things is hard to give up still. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. I could tell them where it is, speed up the process. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. You should bring it here. I think you should bring it here. It'll be fine. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. Okay. He's asking for Dread Vivant or Illuminina. Dread Vivant. The only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. Can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle, but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Okay. Or Lunima. A Lunima, also called a moon pool, or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements, create an aura of unease. It can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturges that says that a lumina should not be used when the moon is full. It is not known where this idea came from. Okay, so the lumina is probably... Does this have an uneasy feeling? Okay, maybe it's not this. Okay, so we should give him the... If we will... Lumina keeps it at the museum. I don't want it at the museum. I want it in our place. A Dread... Okay, we want a Dread Vivant. Dangerous. The power rising off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. Balance life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Okay. What about this? Caused me to reflect on my own mortality. Power, unsettling. Got any power? This thing maybe? Something unusual. It should be invigorating though, right? Nothing. Oh, what about this? No. Makes my head swim. Okay. I think this is the only thing that even gives off power. What about this one? Hold on. Feeling of disquiet lances through my body. This might be the unease? This unease? That might be the other one, the Lumina. These are the only objects we have left, right? Just these two shelves? It gives me goosebumps. Okay. This is also unease of sorts. Okay. This is the only thing that kind of hums power. Low hum. Energetic somehow? Here you go. He's a dread vivant. Yes. The concept of balance is reflected in the design. The skull of death and the flower of life. Closer inspection reveals the power it exudes. Okay. Alright. Just happen to have a dread vivant. It is a cool design. Hello, postman. There's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. Yeah, okay. Hello. What you got? I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they're any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate to them to the library across the street. Ah, you still make me dig up dirt. Library. Museum of History of the Spoken Word. Wordsworth Library, 26. Across the street. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they're written in Dradic script. My understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them. But she isn't, and I can't. Okay, so I need... Get out of here. I need help translating Dradic script. Is that right? Dradic script. Okay. Dradic. A pit? The three different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death of darkness. The Dradic, the Diurnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thaumic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Okay. That is not what we're looking for. It is very interesting, though. Fleet vessel is also not what we're looking for. Okay, so... I'm not looking for Dradic. It's Dradic script. Translate. Language. Language. Hearing. Levitation. Life. Light. Infinity joy. Mind. There's many minds. Love, melancholy, mentic. Nightmares. Death, pain, poison. Sacrament. Selenic. Rock. Sleep storm. Strength. Translation. Abelia. That's a babblefish thing. The meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign text. Okay, it looks like we've already done one somewhere around here. A Babelia. Gotta be on the other side then. Boop boop. Bone scarred shimmer. Next round. Abelia. Where is it? And then ethereal key, shield charm. It has been checked off. I must have missed it. Okay. Learn Cassandra. Daedalus Link. Babelia. Babelia. Libula. Oh, Babelia. Why is it red? Weird. The effect of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Good job. Anna Bryant. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst possible time to lose my Brigic charm. I hope that you can have one that I can replace it with. Brigic charm, sure. Okay. Don't go losing your don't lose your... Stop losing your bra. Don't lose your bra charm. Okay. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Okay, so it's got the triple goddess symbol then, right? Oop, oop. Could be... Oh. That one. So it's the moon. This one. Hello, goddesses. Yes, this is your connection to the bra, goddesses. Just so you're clear. Great charm. There. Got a little room over here. Eli is my boss. Hey boss, I'm sorry I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. Don't worry about it. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Kneeling Casket. Yeah, you're a little behind the times. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother had it in his museum this whole time? Well, I didn't really want to tell you. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, so we got some options. We can create a Pillar Calaris, which is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant thaumic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Corshun's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Okay. Or... where is the other op? Where's... put this down here. Where's the other one we got? This one. We can pledge ourselves to the warrior god Holgar. We can destroy the thing, or we can hand it over to the elder gods, I believe. That's an option. I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. Is that weakness thing? I don't know who done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Okay. Maybe we give her the opposite of the... we give her the... The Fortismo thing. Where was it? The Fortinance. Enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped. Yeah, I guess that works. The Fortinance is this thing? There you go. There you go, have fun. With your newfound Hulk powers, Susan Hill. I would like a blood back. The nameless ones are restless. Oh, she's got the... I'm ready to hear their voices. She's got the ritual markings. Do we know Susan Hill? Rebecca Rose is who we know. But she has... She has the markings of, I don't know. I don't remember what the markings were for. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a blood beck originate, but there are some who believe there are voices of the nameless gods. Strange voices that originate from a blood beck. Objects used to commune with the dead. So, we should be able to hear something, right? Scent. Oh, maybe this one. Hear low chanting when I hold it to my ear. Here, have a blood back. Should probably stop giving this stuff away. I really should. Blood back. Beck and call. Thaddeus White. Oh, his brother! I went to move the casket, but it's gone! Oh, what do we do? I heard Eli is back in town, but he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, then I don't know where to find him. Neither do I. Oh god, what do we do? Okay. I'm so bad! I'm just like, okay. All these people are panicking, and I'm just like, okay. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. Casket wanted to be opened. Okay, I think this is the last day. I thought yesterday would be the last day, but I was wrong. It's books! And lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Lie below books. Did we ever... Okay. Lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcane. So... like there's a lie in books on the esoteric and arcane. Spoken word. No. Did we ever get into this vault? Yeah, we did. Okay. We did. I don't. Okay. Books on the esoteric and. Okay. Lie below them. Should not have come here. Books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. It wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be in here, would it? No. There's no books down here. Yeah, so back to town. There is the spoken word. What is the spoken word? The theater is in surprisingly... Oh, okay. It's the spoken word. It's the theater. Okay. And Wordsworth Library. Quiet haven of books and knowledge. Shelves well stocked and well kept. The library Simone sits at her desk, her focus fixed on books. Found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says, without looking up. It's very old, you know. Okay. So, I mean, line below the library. We've already been here, though. Oh, this isn't right. Okay. Line below books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcade. Convent, 20. Museum of History. Pi symbol might mean something. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Okay, I want to check out this Museum of History, see what it is. Okay. It's nothing important. Okay, the symbol. Yeah. Symbol, 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 symbol. I don't see a symbol that matches with 5. No, it's not here. Yeah, okay, it's not there. Or rather, it's not in the book. Okay. What lies below bookcases, right? So we just need to go to bookcase lane. Ooh. A lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Well, very strange. Strange horticulture. Strange antiquities. Below that is the Royston farm. Wild books. Okay. Maybe there's a 5 symbol in here. There's a few symbols that don't seem to match. No. Oh, wait, below. Hold on. Below. This is a first floor, ground floor situation. It'd be... There's a lot of rooms down here, though. Like it'd be this one. It feels like, I mean, I feel like I'm on the right path. But it could be any of these. Right? Not this one. That one's there. Am I even on the right track? Books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Huh. This is a stumper. Seasons. I want to visit the library. In the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove round to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly a cursory glance is all I have time for. Followed on the reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books that they read. Okay, the Esoterica and Arcana is right here on the map. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so it's here, which would translate to here, I think. I think it's here. No, must be the one above it. Here? What? What? One right? This one? I guess so. Oh, yeah. Boo! Boo! Okay. As I open the door... Oh, wait. I got an achievement. What was it? No, I didn't see it. Don't say it. Solve all the clue cards. Okay. As I open the door, I'm hit by the musty smell of damp. You were too far left. I'm always too far left. Oh, no. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books. But underneath the debris, I find something of interest. Ooh. Oh, weird shield with a mind thing. Mind stone. Eli, hello! The museum was ransacked last night, I heard. Went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. He was looking for you. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of the strange Antiquities vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. Oh, okay. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions for how to access the vault in the desk drawer. I wonder if we put the if we gave the guy the unease thing, it'd keep his brother away from the casket? I wonder. I wonder. A candle that gives off no light. An anchor that has never touched an ocean. A finger, not a flesh. Okay, we know the candle. Or I remember the candle. Okay. An anchor that has never touched an ocean. With the mind anchor, right? The shadow anchor? We also did that recently. Don't remember where I put it. There's nothing here is sorted. You know what? I should have been sorting these alphabetically this whole time. I need to sit down. I need to close the shop for a day and sort my relics. Shadow anchor. Over here. Yes, there it is. Okay. A finger, but not a flesh. Finger. Wrong book. Finger, 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 finger. I need a finger. Give me some fingers. H. F. Nope. No. Nothing mentions fingers here, huh? Witch's finger. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Need the witch's finger, which is I believe a piece of wood. It's red. This thing. Oh, it's gonna make me work for it. Oh. Ding dong dong. Give me this thing. Aha! Pulling this out. This is a very important thing we should definitely not toss to the floor. Blackened wood. Gold. Okay. Rough. Doesn't smell like anything. Complex feeling comes over me. This is both horrifying and yet compelling. We have the powerful artifact in our hand. I'm just going to put it on the scales. Oh. Ah, post guy. The lake has turned black. Oh. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. Yeah. But the mail won't deliver itself. I appreciate this man's professionalism. He's so good at his job. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Leaston Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible unknown fate. Avoid solving another thing. I saw this. Alright. Wait. Go away. Okay. Fear. What's the symbol for fear, actually? What's the symbol for fear? Autumn's the acorn. Ah, it's the 3 sticks. Three sticks over here. And the acorn. Rising in winter. So, take this one. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. To my dismay, they are largely scrawlings of a madman. But among the nonsense, there is some valuable information. Bing. Arden! I've discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. Yay! There's an ancient shrine to the nameless gods at the skull of Blencathra. It seems humanity tried worshipping them once, long ago, but we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. Okay. So, we can take the casket to the skull of Blencathra, which I think... Who is that guy? What was his name? What was that guy's? No, Holgar? Holgar. Art chamber. Vascals. Blencathra. Yes. The Vascal of Blencathra's in the catacombs. Blencathra. Okay. So if we go to the catacombs, this skull right here, we can give them the thing. We feel like it. Eli, it's time to end this. Now. Bring the casket to the pit. Okay. Eli asked me to bring the casket to the pit. Okay. So, time to make choices. And by make choices, I mean it's time to go to the eye. Wait, aren't we doing a ritual? I wanted to do this. Hold on. The sacrament in spring, performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. Charm agreeing. Okay. Do I not have that option? Or did I miss that? Baptism ceremony was performed by a blood priest. Stone circle. Keep an eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the caskets and waters turn to midnight. Yes, okay. Perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. So we should perform the sacrament. Do I have to go to the pit to do that? Okay. Is there another stone circle? The Barrows was a stone circle, wasn't it? Okay. No, it wasn't. It was the Barrows. What am I thinking? I don't want to go to the... Oh, wait. Is it Mossy Wood? Hush Sanctuary. There was something there earlier. Okay. Now for his tower. The Bleak Stones. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'd go... I'd go across the lake to the Bleak Stones. As I approached an island in a small rowing boat, I noticed a shrouded figure standing watching me from the shore. The priest. She's lit by flickering orange torchlight, which deepens the red of her cloak and makes her look taller and more threatening somehow. For a brief moment, the dim lighting in her dark eyeshadow makes me think that she is one of them. But the flame flickers across the whites of her eyes as I get closer, and the moment passes. Welcome. Do you have the sacrament? I nod, and she helps steady the boat as I climb out. Together we walk slowly up the small beach in search of the Bleak Stones. A small ring made up of slabs of gray slate, the largest of which, the Kingstone, is only waist height, is not hard to find. Fear hits my guts as we get closer, and I see something I had not expected. Spread out around the perimeter of the stones are dozens of the priest's followers standing motionless, their heads bowed. Ooh. The casket will be opened, and when it is, we alone will be spared Holgar's wrath. Their followers let out a cheer that is more of a bloodthirsty roar. The priest gestures towards the 4 stone plinths arranged in a semicircle. In the center of the ring of slate, arrange the sacrament while I prepare. This is probably not a good idea. But I mean, we're already here. I feel really weird to go, actually, I changed my mind. I should leave. Also, the music. Oh my god, the music. A charm of green growth. Okay. Charm of green growth, a pendant of the yellow sun, an instrument of the red night, a totem of blue fire. Okay, so the pendant of the sun. I think is that St. John's Anvil? Is that the right one? St. John's Anvil. No. There's another one. There's another thing. The sun thing. I think the Eye of Theranos is the... maybe the green charm. There it is. Sunbond. Sunbond. You can pull this out. In the summer. Okay. This one. Check. Okay. A charm of green growth. That Iaceranos? I just need my book. Book out here somewhere. Put it in the center. Okay, fine, whatever. I have... Oh. One sec. Known of the eyes of the forest enables you to enter the minds of lesser creatures. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Charm of green growth. Growth? Isn't there something about plants? Oh man. There's so many different things now. Scythian charm. Hold on. The woods. Used by horticulturalists. Yes, okay. We need the Scythian charm. Which is... somewhere. I'm gonna need a better filing system. Scythian charm. There we go. In autumn, an instrument of the Red Knight. I don't think I'm familiar with that. And in winter, a totem of blue fire. I'm also less sure about that. Wait, isn't there something that makes fire turn blue when it's held in front of it? There was something that turned the fire blue. Oh, here we go. Fire. Green word? No. No. Okay. There was something that turned... Oh, I don't remember what it was. A totem of blue fire. It was a totem that made the fire blue. Oh, I can move the candles around, can't I? Blue fire. Oh. Is that actually turning blue? No, that's just the color. Oh, here we go. I think. Which one's... the Vestiger? Vestiger. Flames turn blue. Prevents disease. Sure. Okay. An instrument of the Red Knight. Now this is one that I'm curious about because I have no clue on this one. Night. Nightmare. Big vessel. Red. The Red Knight. I don't think... does it mean Blood Moon? A Blood Moon, maybe? Oh, Red Knight. Wow, okay. What? It's just a thing. Oh, we've never translated it before. The weaving edge is used to enter the Red Knight, A bloodthirsty state of mind. Oh, of course. That's clearly what a red knight means. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Great oaks are believed to have been planted by... Oh, is it the... It's the dagger I wanted to use, isn't it? Wood. Oak, yes. It's the evil dagger I wanted to use. Yes, please. As I have been preparing the sacrament, the priest has built a small pyre of tightly packed wood above waist height next to the largest of the stones. I hear a caucus cry, and then another, and another. I join the congregation, looking up to see a swirling mass of black shapes. Ravens. I've joined a cult, guys! Yay! I've successfully joined a cult. I've always wanted to join a cult. Have I not? It's a good cult, I swear. There's no screaming. No screaming. No. No. No kissy face. The priest produces a mask from within her cloak and places it over her face. The imposing atmosphere builds in intensity, and I take a deep breath to calm my pulse. Let us begin. Oh, she has the thing I gave her earlier. Oh. Oh. As she says these words, the damp pyre erupts into flame. Whether by some trick or magic, I couldn't say, but the priest with her torch is some distance away. Her dark eyes sparkle behind the pale mask. Oh, I like the illustration of the flame in her eyes. That's a really nice detail. Great Holgar, I bring you light and life. I bring you spring and summer, autumn and winter. On this day of reckoning... A rhythmic chanting begins to sound across the circle. And now the casket. Her eyes lock with mine, and I feel suddenly weak under her gaze. She reaches out a hand expectantly. How does she know I have the casket? The chanting dies and is replaced by awed whispers as the acolytes catch on. I flounder, not knowing what to do, but I decide the only thing I can do is surrender to her power. I can't help it. I can't do anything in the face of Dami Mommies. I'm weak. One more pet for you. I need to see this through to the end. No more. No more customers. Oh yeah, I put the casket on the scales. I'm like, where did I put the casket? Where did I put the MacGuffin? I kind of lost it in the clutter. Whoa. That's Oh, it's when it nears a candle. It doesn't like the candles. Ooh, okay. Well, this is fine. I kneel. Oh no. I kneel. I kneel and offer up the kneeling casket to the priest. I can't help it. I belong on my knees. I've waited a long time for this moment. She takes the casket from me and places it reverently atop the king's stone. As she turns to face me, I feel a sudden chill down my spine. She's holding the weaving edge. Holgar, I give you this gift of life that is not mine to give. Cold fear grips me as I realize how naive I have been. She didn't bring me here to be saved by Holgar's protective embrace. She brought me as a sacrifice. She advances calmly towards me with the blade held at her side. Pale mask, wet with rain and shining in the light of the pyre. The chanting rises in volume and intensity. I must act quickly. That's what I deserve. Excuse you. Excuse you. I was here to join a cult, not become a sacrifice. Saint Cedric's Thunder or Corvin's Might. Ooh. Let's use Corvin's Might. I think that's the thing that will impress them the most, right? Corvin's Might. Somewhere. I think Cedric's Thunder is also pretty good. Corvin's Might, where are you? This is when I die. I tell her, hold on, give me a second. Corvin's gift. No, I need Corvin's might. Have I translated that yet? Yeah, I've gotten it. In Corvin, blah, 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 Assassin's Tool. Oh, actually, I want to read that. Sometimes it's called an Eagle's Gift. Oh, yeah. When a warrior queen, Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat. A gift came from an unlikely source. Okay, so it's the eagle thing. Where's the eagle? This one? No, this dataless link. The eagle holding the claw. Where's the claw? Where is the claw? I think I vaguely remember what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I lost my gift. A warrior gift at the last possible moment. Where's the Corvin's gift? Not gift. Oh, is it called Corvin's might? Did I just miss? Yeah. Whoops. This isn't Corvin's gift. This is Corvin's might. Whoops. I brandish the Corvin's might, hoping that the threat will be enough to deter the priest, but she whirls towards me with madness in her eyes, her red cloak swirling behind her like a wave of blood. She lunges at me faster than I am ready for, and I barely manage to avoid the blade as her arm comes scything towards me. On her second attack, the weaving edge plunges into my shoulder, and I cry out in pain, but somehow I keep hold of the bloodstone totem in my other hand. Take her down! With one last desperate act, I conjured Corvin's power and directed at the crazed priest. There's a bright flash, and I'm sent reeling backwards. The priest crumples to the floor, dead. Ha! That's what you get for turning on me. Nobody turns on me. A cheer goes up around the circle, and I'm horrified to see an acolyte run forward and dip the weaving edge in the priest's blood. Yeah, this is what she deserves. I shudder to see their coldness laid bare. These people do not care who is sacrificed to save their skins, as long as it is not them. The acolyte takes the dripping red blade and plunges it into the casket, and the world goes black. I'm glad someone decided to follow the priest's path and reach an ending. Good job, achievements. Someone decided to step up when the priest decided to fall down. Casket has been opened. We fulfilled the sacrament and were spared, but with the priest dead, the spell has been broken and the congregation has begun to splinter. Oh. I was never really one of them, but there are some who look to me for leadership now. They seem to think I am more dangerous than I really am. I shudder to think what will happen when they find out I am not. Oh, Eli White cursed when the casket was opened. Verona Green cursed under the spell of the casket. Rebecca Rose missing. It is not known what happened to her after the casket was opened. Barton Potter alive. Perhaps sensibly, he left Undermere when it was clear the disaster loomed. Audrey Bell deceased, killed by your own hand during the sacrament ceremony. Bonnie Robertson missing. She fled after trying and failing to murder Barton Potter. Not been seen since. Okay. Oh, I can slow this down. Thank goodness. Ending 4. Holgar's Wrath. I put my trust in a serpent-tongued priest and a vengeful god. I must reap the consequences. Francesca Robertson, alive. She survived the devastation after the casket was opened, but she is a shell of her former self. Edmund Bishop, alive. He read the signs and fled before the catastrophe struck. Oh yeah, we gave him the pass, the Cassandra. Jack Hungerford, cursed. He remains in the trance induced by the casket. At least he was spared death. Thaddeus White, alive. He's ashamed of the part he played. Simone Green, alive, hiding out in the Wordsworth Library. Jupiter, alive. He's resilient and resourceful, surviving and thriving. Yay! There's 4 endings. Question marks. Yeah, okay. First symbols. Okay. Yay! We got the good ending, guys! Yay! Now the good news is I think we can jump back to the last day and try out some of the other endings. But there were only 3 paths. So one of the paths must split. Must be a double path. At least one of the paths. Presuming there's only 4 endings. Last time when I started a cult in strange horticulture, it turned out much better for me, actually. They didn't try to sacrifice me for starters. And the Dendro was a pretty cool guy. Maybe if you use the lightning thing, day 19 epilogue. Maybe if you use the lightning thing, it doesn't work and you die? That's an ending? Oh, there's an epilogue. Okay. Tess Sherwood. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. Well, that's right, we gotta finish identifying the stuff. It said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Right, the epilogue is just finishing identifying the stuff. Okay, so I think what we might do, because I feel like the epilogue could take a little bit, probably not too long, but we could probably save the epilogue and the other endings for next week and just try to get all of those together. I think that's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We identify 13 things and we run back and hit up the endings. Yeah. That should be good. So I'm going to ignore you and give you an abrasive mother. Have a nice day. Alright. Main menu. Because you can... Because you can go to... This is where I stopped. This is the start of the day. This is the start of the day. So you can start on any day. Their save system is very nice. I like their save system. I like their game. I love their game. There's so cozy. So much puzzle. Get to pet a cat. What's not to like? Yay! We did it! We survived. And we cursed anyone who dared to oppose us. Because you know what? Let's be honest. They deserved it. They deserved it. I mean, who would oppose us? We're the kitty. We're the best kitty. We're the best, smartest kitty. There you go. That's just how it is. So, before you go, hey, before you go, you're all beautiful. You're all important. If you're going through tough times, hang in there. If you're going through good times, cherish them. Thank you for watching my stream today, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Meow. Meow. Bye.